Hello, Melvin. Glad to have you back with us. You're loan officer with Farm Credit.
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about Farm Credit, who it is, they are, and what they do. You don't mind?
Sure. So Farm Credit is it's an agricultural lender. There's one in all 50 states, several in matter of fact, there's a couple in Virginia.
Okay.
They've been around since 1916, so we've been over 100 years making loans to rural America, and that's our mission. Our mission is to be an engaged partner in rural America. So we do that by providing lending solutions for farmers and ranchers and rural home residents, and we even finance lands, homes. We've got a slogan, just from pastures to porches is our slogan. So
pastures to porches.
Yeah, that's right.
And you don't run across that very often. That's great. I don't know that I'd heard that.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrific. So to kind of drill down a little bit, I guess you working with your current, is it a branch or I don't know exactly how. Explain us a little bit how that kind of rolls in there.
Yeah, so we've got so our territory. So I work for my organization is called Farm Credit of the Virginias.
Okay.
And Farm Credit of Virginias, if you draw a line from Lynchburg, Virginia, up to Loudoun County, up in Northern Virginia. If you draw a line straight from Lynchburg there, and then we cover everything west of that area. So we'll cover Bedford County, we cover all of Southside, Patrick County, Pittsylvania County, and further west. I work out of the Rocky Mount office, and so the Rocky Mount office covers Rocky Mount, Franklin County, we cover Henry County, we cover Patrick, we do some loans in Bedford. Quite honestly, I do loans just about all over the state, really.
Okay.
And we can do some stuff outside of the state as well on the residential side.
So you mentioned Farm Credit, I think about farms, ranches, if you will. You mentioned homes. Is there anything that you don't do loans on that doesn't really fall in your wheelhouse? We can do
loans. We can do loans on everything you've mentioned there, residential. A lot of people think about Farm Credit, they only think about farms and land, which we do a lot of that lending, but we also do home loans. A lot of people don't know that. We do home loans and we do all kinds of different loan programs. The only thing we don't do is non-agricultural commercial properties.
Okay.
We can do large scale commercial farms, but we couldn't finance a gas station, in the town of Rocky Mount or something like that. But anything else we can finance.
So if I wanted to open a Chick-fil-A, I couldn't come to you for money, is what you're telling me?
Maybe for the chicken part. We could finance the chicken, just not the sandwich.
All right. So if you had an opportunity here to tell us about Farm Credit and something you'd want us to know,
right,
kind of a key takeaway, what would that be?
Yeah, thank you. Because I think there's a couple of really vast differences in Farm Credit. The first one is our structure. We are a cooperative business model, and that's a little bit different than what the normal lending model is. And I think the main thing that separates us there. We are governed by a board of directors. Our board of directors are local, most of them farmers, that are customers of Farm Credit. So it's different from other institutions where you may have a board of directors and they're interested in maximizing the shareholders' wealth, where in our organization, our members are owners. If you borrow money from Farm Credit, you're an owner in the cooperative, and there's some advantages to doing that. We pay back a portion of our interest back to our customers each year. And you also have a voting stock in our board of directors, so you have a direct vote in who runs our organization.
Okay. And so that you talked about that profits, if you will, kind of coming back, and that's a kind of form of a dividend, is that right? Okay.
Yeah, we actually call it, we're calling it a cash dividend program is what we call it. And I think, honestly, that is, I sell that a lot. I talk to people a lot about that because it's very unique. Just to give you an example of how much we're paying back to our customers. So if you have a loan with Farm Credit, say you're borrowing money in 2021, and you're paying interest in the totality of 2021. in around about April of 2022, we're going to cut you a check back right around tax time, which is convenient for some people. And the statistics on that are what we've done in the last 3 years. The average amount of that dividend check was 39%. So it's 39% of the interest you paid in say, in our example, 2021, you get 39% of that back in the form of a cash rebate. The 5-year average is 33% and the 10-year average is 25%. So it's substantial money we give back to our customers.
Yeah, that's be a nice little, I don't know, thinking about opportunity to, call it fun money at my house, if you will. But anyway, so that little bit about Farm Credit. Is there anything else that you'd like to share there about the business or entity?
Yeah, so I mean, the main thing, one of the other things I drive home about Farm Credit, everything's done local. So if you like shopping local, if you're one of these people that wants to buy local and shop local, Farm Credit is the type of institution for you. All the decisions are made locally. Your payments are made locally. We don't sell your loan off to some big organization that treats you like a number. We have local staff that deals with you. So I think that's the other thing that I think differentiates us from a lot of other institutions.
And do you have you mentioned the staff there, maybe think about, I think about Melvin Woodson, but you've got a group of people you work with on a day-to-day basis?
We've got a great team. Honestly, that is one of the best things about Farm Credit is the people. These are knowledgeable people we work with. They have a passion for rural America and a passion for helping people. So we've got folks that help out our business service specialists. We've got processing center. We've got a large group of people that are supporting my efforts and everybody else's to make the customer experience really great.
All right. Well, from pasture to porches, Melvin, we sure appreciate you being here with us today and sharing with us information about Farm Credit. Thanks for being here on this adventure.
Thanks, Steve.